welcome to today's video. Unfortunately, it's not the best weather, but that is not gonna stop me from having a good mood and being excited about what we're about to pick up. I can't wait to show you guys. We have arrived. If you guys remember, we've been to GCG before, and we're here with the director, Daniel.
Hey, Sam.
He's got some cool stuff to show us. They've got a whole bunch of changes that have happened since we were last here. Let's go check it out. Show us what you got.
Okay, so yeah, last year when you were here, lots changed. I think this was the dirty room last time. We changed it around, so this is the clean room now.
Okay, cool.
Obviously, we like to keep it separate, you know, because any little bit of dirt or anything that gets in there, you know, can yeah, really damage the turbo. So yeah, this is where we sort of build the turbos once we've cleaned them, and yeah. So here we've got a turbo that we've just built for
GRB, I think.
WRX. So,
that's cool.
Yeah, so we just used the factory turbo, cleaned it up, and put a billet wheel.
Okay.
I'm not sure the size of it, but yeah, it should go pretty good.
Nice. And then, like, for anyone wondering, like, what kind of condition turbos, like if they're turbos, like what kind of work can you guys do here to fix a turbo, restore a turbo, rebuild it, that kind of stuff?
We can pretty much do any turbo.
Oh, cool.
There are some we can't do, but most we can.
Yeah. Even if you couldn't do one, you've got a solution for it, right?
Like
whether that's another turbo or something like that, or
pretty much, I'd say 98% of them we can do, but there are some we can't get, you know, some of them we can't get parts for.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Either they're too old, and you know, if the parts aren't reusable. So yeah, but yeah, most of us we can.
Okay, that's cool. Awesome.
So here we've got, this is a FD RX7 that we've done. It's a factory rebuild.
Factory twins.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. We get a lot of these, and obviously because they
have a lot of problems, right?
Yeah, especially with see here, this is repaired, welded. Yep. So these tend to crack due to the heat. So you know, when they're rebuilding the engine or whatever, they take the turbo off, they'll usually find that it's been cracked. So we can do all the repairs for those.
That's good.
And yeah, obviously there's a big following for the FDs.
FDs, so. Yeah. Jeez, I never noticed how long the actuator.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's cool. And then is this the machine that like balances the turbos?
Yeah, so this is the balancing machine.
Ooh.
So yeah, we can run turbos up to sort of 120
RPM.
20,000 RPM.
Whoa.
Yeah.
120,000 RPM.
Yeah, depending on the size. Obviously, the bigger turbochargers we try to do, and we can't get them up to that sort of speed because we just don't have enough air.
Oh, so it runs off like compressor?
Correct. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I think I see that line
that sprays it. It's normal 100-volt power.
Okay.
So it's just mainly using air.
And that feeds it like oil and water at the same time, or just oil?
I think I'll have to check with Nodia. Right. I think it's just oil. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So anyway, later on we'll run one up for you, and yeah.
Oh, that'll be very cool. I'd love to see that. Cool. We'll get to that later.
This is Nodia Takashige. He's our.
Konnichiwa.
He's the brains behind all this. So yeah, he's been doing turbochargers for about 13 years. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's got a lot of experience.
So this is the dirty room, I think you were saying, right?
This is the dirty room, yeah.
So everything gets kind of pulled down here, disassembled.
Yeah, so disassemble, clean, and machine, do everything, and then it just moves across to there to be assembled. So.
I like the layout, it's really cool. Last time we were here, there was nothing in this room. There was, I think, an old balancer here, and then there was nothing, no benches, like it was bone dry. Like
yeah, so yeah, lots changed.
Even got a mill over there now.
It's fully operational now, which is good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So huge lathe here. And this is, I guess, where you would turn things down, like if you need to make any changes to housings and things like that.
Or, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So probably my turbo was on there at some point for the Chaser. Getting some changes made.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Very cool. And then, do you want to take me through what you've got laid out here on the bench? I think we were just looking at a altogether RX-7.
RX-7. So this is before we clean it. Here you can see the.
Oh yeah, you can
see some cracks here.
See those cracks there. Wow.
Okay, then it's cleaned.
And then you really get to see how much. Oh wow, even on the inside there.
Yeah. So some of them can be pretty hard to repair.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And then we actually weld where the cracks are. And then just machine the face.
And machine the face nice and flat.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, some of them are cracked so badly that it's we can't.
You can't save it. Yeah. And then turbine wheel before cleaning, after cleaning.
Yeah.
Wow. And then housings too.
Yeah. So you can see the difference there.
It's a huge difference.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So a lot of the smaller parts we actually clean in here, which is a ultrasonic cleaner.
That's the biggest ultrasonic cleaner I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I bet you that. Can you hear it from upstairs?
It's not that bad.
Because I know, like, I used one for a little bit, and I was trying to film around it, and it would like mess up the audio and everything because of the frequency that it ran at.
Okay.
So, yeah, but that's cool. So
yeah, no, very, very, very handy.
Very handy.
Yeah,
do you throw your glove?
Small little parts, you know, piston rings.
You guys might not know this, but in Japan, pretty much every glasses shop has a little tiny ultrasonic cleaner out the front of it. And you put your glasses in there and get them cleaned. Yeah. So like if you ever need to quickly clean, I probably wouldn't drop them in there, but
no, there's probably some nasty stuff in there.
Yeah, I can imagine. Normally you don't clean them out until like once every couple months, so it builds up. And then what's this one?
So this is the wet blaster.
Okay. Is it oh okay, wet sandblasting? I think that's what it says. Yeah. That's cool.
So it's just a bit of a nicer finish, you know, compared to your standard sort of sandblaster. So
less mess too, I believe.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Yeah, these things create so much dust, no matter how much, like how good your vacuum system is and stuff.
So a bit of vacuum. So really, the bit that we would like to pump it outside.
Pump it outside, yeah. No, I feel you.
See this stuff
everywhere, yeah.
That's obviously why we have to keep
everything
2 rooms separate.
Yeah. So like, what would happen if you were balancing up a turbo and let's say like a fragment of sand or just even any kind of bit of dirt got in there?
It can cause major damage, you know, because then once it's spinning at that speed, even a little bit of grip, you know, you start grinding. And just wreck the bearings.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So and then just I guess like some other workshop equipment.
Yep.
Belt sander, all that kind of stuff.
Milling machine.
This thing's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know how to use it, but it looks cool. It's like that thing you want in your workshop. It's like, yeah, I don't know how to use it, but it looks like it makes the place look proper, you know.
Yeah. So,
that's cool.
Machine.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then out here's their warehouse. You can see there just looks like they got a nice pallet of some fresh Garrett turbos there.
Some G42s.
G42s, damn, that's some big stuff. The big 2Js and D1 cars, I guess.
Yep.
And then they always got a bunch of good stuff in stock. Turbo Smart products, you guys know I love them. They've got these, I guess, for the exhaust manifolds they make and get fabricated up. Whole bunch of good stuff. These merge collectors look amazing too. Nice.
Yeah, this is a good seller as well. For people that have T4 manifolds and want to go to V-band to the G35, so we make an adapter, so T4 to
that's very handy.
To V-band, which is very, very handy, you know. And they don't have to change the manifold.
I'm pretty sure I have a friend that needs one of those, so I'll talk to you about that later. And this looks like this is the new Supra, the BMW Supra, right?
Yeah. So these are brand new Supra turbos, the RZ turbos.
Oh, from Toyota?
Yeah, that we use to high flow.
Oh, so you get them brand new.
We've got 2 options, so you can either send the turbo to us and we'll high flow it, or we'll use a brand new one in stock.
Oh, but that seems like such a waste, but they're so new, you can't get them like used and on like broken.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So do they use an electronic actuator?
Yeah.
Interesting. The way technology's going these days, hey?
Yeah, I know. Hopefully we'll see some E-turbos soon.
Yo. That's another topic. But yeah, as you guys see, they got a whole bunch of stuff in stock, flanges, all that kind of stuff, even replacement plungers and things like that, and diaphragms for wastegates. So definitely the place you want to get all your stuff.
This as well.
Oh,
should be coming out soon.
Oh, the new Swift?
It'll be the biggest compressor wheel on the market.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a couple of different options from Mitsubishi and HKS. But yeah, we're actually doing one that's got a bigger compressor wheel. So
that's exciting.
We're about to test that soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, see how
I didn't know that people were so into these over here until recently, so
yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
There's a big market for the Swift here.
Yeah.
So.
And you guys also supply E85 as well.
Correct. Yeah.
Going to be hitting you guys up shortly.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm interested in that. Maybe I need to get the missus one of these so I have an excuse to race around in one. Put a turbo on there.
Oh, they're fun to drive.
Oh man.
6-speed manual. Yeah.
6-speed manual in them?
Yep.
Okay, yep, all right. Add it to the list. So this is the turbo for the Chaser, right?
Yep.
I'm excited. So why don't you just quickly run us through everything that you guys did to this turbo?
Okay, so we obviously sent us your old turbo. So we cleaned that up. Obviously we just used the compressor cover and the actuator. Obviously this is the heart of the turbo here, the Garrett Core, the GDX100 Gen 2.
Thank you so much, Garrett, for sending that core out for us.
And this is a housing that we get made, which is a slightly bigger AR than the factory, just so it can
flow more and
yeah.
Awesome. So the benefit of the bigger housing is because we've got a turbo that pushes more air. If we had the smaller housing, that could cause back pressure issues and stuff like that, right? So we want to make sure that that's matched to the flow of the turbo and all that kind of stuff, so we can get the best response and power.
Because obviously you're going to want to put more boost into it, you know, compared to factory, because the factories obviously blow anything over 1 bar. So,
yeah.
So yeah.
Perfect. And man, that actuator looks really nice. So good. I'm excited, man. This looks clean. So OEM bolts on, no problems. And yeah, what was it? The GTX 3071R Gen 2 core, I think it was.
Yeah.
So this is the new turbo for the Chaser, guys. Nice GCG badge there, so it's official. Very cool. I highly recommend these because, as you guys know, we already tried another bolt-on turbo and that did not go too well. This looks really nice. I'm excited.
Yeah, we've done quite a few of these, so yeah, should be pretty happy.
But like bolt-on performance, man, I couldn't get over it because I didn't do any research until when it blew up, and then I was like, oh wait, they make these. So really excited, and yeah, like I said, guys, I'd highly recommend these. We can't wait to get this on there. We're going to tune it up, and we'll see the real like performance and what it feels like, and talk to you guys about it more. But I mean, Gen 2 GTX Garrett 3071 with full bolt-on application. I don't think you can go wrong with that. So the guys are going to show us right now a turbo getting bolted onto the balancer and spun up.
Yeah, I think he's going to run it to about 100,000 RPM.
100,000 RPM. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see like these machines in action. That's super cool.
We've also got a machine that's just arrived in Yokohama, a flow bench.
A flow bench?
Yeah, so we can flow high flow turbos, do back-to-back tests with factory turbo and then with the new wheel.
Oh, okay, that'll be so good because, like, for example, the stock JZX turbo versus like the one you just made me, you could see back-to-back results and data.
Show the data on a graph there, showing the different flows. So
yeah, that'd be so cool. Have to come back when that's all set up.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I'm gonna squeeze in here, and I guess you don't really see the core spinning. It's just like sitting right there.
It's pretty quick.
There's some oil coming. Whoa. That's it? Oh, that's it? That's so fast. And that's, I guess, is this the tolerance line here or something?
この赤い線は何？
それがバランスの線、振動線。
That's the balance.
Okay.
So obviously detects vibration.
Yeah.
So.
And is that fine, or does it need to be like adjusted? Or? Okay, so that's within tolerance.
Yeah.
That's
very,
it?
Very quick, yeah?
That's so fast. I'm just like, that's it? That's all? Damn, that's cool. All right.
The flow bench is completely like that runs for a couple of minutes, so
yeah.
you get very, very loud. So.
Yeah. And then what's this second one down here, like where there's a core sitting there?
これは細い回転
Yeah, so that's the where you balance it at a sort of slower speed.
That's cool. So that one you actually get to see the wheel.
Correct.
Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. There you go. So the fast one, 100,000 RPM.
Yeah.
I guess they have to put that in front of it because if it explodes.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, that's probably for our safety. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Interesting. Still very, very cool. Thank you for showing me that.
No worries.
It's really cool.
Cool.
Time to jump back in the cave, man. We got a nice little bit of a long drive to go. These guys are located in Chiba, so it's about an hour's drive from my house. It's not too bad. I think we're gonna stop by Yashio Factory on the way home there and see what Akachan's up to and hang out with him. But I was just talking to Dan about plans for the K-Van, and he said, hey, if you want to get the turbo high float, you know, so maybe that's an option too. I'm just excited at the potential of that. So with that, let's head. Got the Chaser Turbo bolted up in the back there, some fresh GCG merch as well. I'm pumped and I hope you guys are as well. The Chase is going to be ripping in no time. Just arrived at Yashio Factory. Looks like the boys have gotten a fair few deliveries and place is pretty busy. I was hoping my crank had come back, but unfortunately the machinist still isn't done with it. He's really busy with a whole bunch of other work, so SR is still waiting for the crank. I mean, it sucks, but there's nothing we can do. And it doesn't matter anyways, because even when we do get the engine together, we still have to wait for the body guy to have time and space for my car. Now, as long as within the next 2 weeks, this gets dropped off to them, they should have it back to me by the end of next month. So, cutting it close, because we do have a competition coming up in August that I definitely want to have the car finished by. So, yeah, it's killing me, man, seeing all this stuff just sitting here. And I mean, the longer it all sits here, it means I'm gonna have to clean everything all over again, which is fine. And obviously a lot of this stuff on the ground I never even cleaned because I knew it was gonna be sitting here for a while, so we'll be good. But it is what it is, and we'll make the best of it. The boys are finished with this S13 now. It's got a bunch of boost up upgrades, as they say. They call it a boost up in Japan, like when you tune a car and do a whole bunch of upgrades. So it's got a 35 airflow meter on there, Yashio spec coilovers and all that kind of stuff. Very, very cool. Nice new turbo down there too. Anyways, we're gonna head home. Driving back home now, and this is actually the second time I've left Yashio Factory today. I got all the way home, went to pick up my camera and film a clip, and realized I didn't have my camera, and I left it on the seat at Yashio Factory. So it's about 10:15 right now. And I feel really stupid, but I'm sure we've all been in a situation before where we've forgotten something. Especially, it's so rare for me to forget my camera because I am literally glued to it. So I'm really surprised that I didn't notice it was missing till I got home. Anyways, we're gonna pick things up when we get home, but still, nothing is gonna stop me from feeling good because we got a turbo for the Chaser and it's only a matter of time. What is with these American cars here, man? Anyways, nothing's gonna stop me from feeling good today because we got a turbo for the Chaser and I'm excited and I hope y'all are too. Back home now, and hopefully I can get this video edited and cranked out so that I can go to bed before midnight and not ruin my sleeping schedule. But that aside, guys, I want to ask you, how are you feeling? I hope you're having an amazing day. Let me know down in the comment section. And just a massive, massive thank you to Garrett for supplying the core and GCG for doing all the machine work and making all of that go together like that with the stock housing so that we can just directly bolt that on to what we already have on the Chaser. Yes, we did go with a pretty larger profile turbo than what the stock one was, and it's going to make a lot more power. You're probably wondering what my plans are with that. But you're gonna have to find out in future videos when we start going up to tune the Chaser and put some more parts on it and stuff like that. So hang out for that, but I'm sure you're excited. But yeah, that aside, I do have to also say we are doing a clearance shirt sale on SAMMIT.net. We have a whole bunch of merch coming for the next drop, and I need every shirt gone out of that room, the one next door, because there's not much space there, and we've got a lot of stuff coming for the next drop. So if you want to grab yourself a JZX100 shirt or one of the mystery shirts and stuff like that, everything is priced to clear right now. Head to SAMMIT.net, grab yourself something. Also, because we use DHL Express, the base rate doesn't really change when you add accessories. So don't be scared to throw in some accessories there, stickers, keychains, pins, or anything like that. The base rate will stay the same and they're practically free shipping. So enjoy that, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Ciao mata. Like, comment, share, subscribe.